In today's lesson, we're going to talk about what do you say when someone says, how much does it cost? Or does it cost money? What do you say to that? All right, so number one, I just want to let you all know, don't make that same mistake, right? Never judge anything. Just throw it out. Does it cost anything? The first thing to ask, because it comes from a scarcity mindset. And also, successful people know that they look at something and then they determine whether it's valuable or not. Right, so don't judge everything by the price. Some of the most expensive things are also the best. Some of the most expensive things you purchase are often the best things. Right, some of the cheapest things that you purchase are also the biggest waste of money. I definitely know that. I used to buy these little Chinatown knockoffs. Oh, I got a great deal, and it totally be a wasted money. Right, so make sure you don't do that. Right, if someone asks you something, I'll tell them just say no, but don't make a decision based on cost. Successful people don't do that. They actually look for the value and don't judge by price. Okay, that's just a little personal advice from you. Every mentor that I know, every friend that's successful in business, in life, they don't make decisions based on how much does it cost. They either say no, but they're not going to make a decision based on the amount of money. So, all right, so getting back to it, if someone asks you this question, what do you say? So there's two ways. Okay, I'll share with you the old Simon and the new Simon. I'll also share something that I recommend. So, first of all, I'll talk about what I recommend, especially if you're new and you haven't recruited that many people yet. I recommend that you got to play with that answer, right? What do you mean by play? Say, hey, it's free. Why do you ask? It's free. Why do you ask? And you want to show them the information because people who are closed-minded, once they see that video, once you go on a presentation, Zoom or like a face-to-face, they may change, right? So it's free. Why do you ask, right? And after they looked at a presentation, and if they say that, oh, you lied to me, it does cost money to join, and just say, well, I just assumed that you're talking about the video, because the video presentation was free, right? If they ask that later. If they don't ask, you don't need to volunteer that information. Remember, your job as a network marketer is to collect a decision, not to convince people not to do anything else, is to collect a decision. Right? And if they say no later on, that's fine. But you want to say, it's free. Why do you ask? And let's see what objections come out. And then send them that video. Right? And they say like, oh, I don't want to join anything that's require money. They say, well, the information's free. But maybe it's not for you, but maybe you know someone that I could help. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Second way is really like the new Simon. I was talking about the old Simon when I was building, and the new Simon. The new Simon was after I hit six figures, I kind of had an idea what network marketing is, and then the new Simon is also, being the host of M1 Nation, having these friends, interviewing over 600 people on the show. Really, this business is about sorting, right? And if someone says, how much do they ask? It goes back to number one. People are successful don't ask those type of questions. It's not the person I want, right? So I would say, it's worked. Absolutely. Why do you ask? Right? I kind of give them the answer they don't expect, like shocking them. It absolutely costs money. Why do you ask? It kind of startles them. And then they want, well, why? Why are you so excited that it costs money? It's kind of, it's posture. Instead of defending it, you're proud that it costs money, right? It's kind of like if you ask someone that a Mercedes dealer, hey, is it expensive? Does it cost a lot of money? They'll say absolutely. They won't say no. It's not that it costs that much money. We're just a little bit more than you buy the average car. No, they'll be proud that they're a luxury car. You have to ask a Lamborghini dealer, hey, does it cost a lot of money? They say, yeah, it does. They're not going to say no, it's not. It's actually right. They don't defend that price. They're proud to be that price. So that's what I would do. It's like shock them, and also having the posture that I don't need you. If you're making a based decision on price, I definitely don't need you. So absolutely cost something. Why do you ask? And then they actually convince, like, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe I should take a look at it. Okay, that shock, and also that kind of pushing them away. Like, hey, absolutely, right? That pushing them away. I don't want you. They basically get an idea like, I'm proud of this. I'm not going to defend this at the price. If you don't want it, then I don't need you. Go away. The more you take it away from someone, people actually may come. Actually, I do want to learn more about it. All right, it's all psychology. If you know how people think, the more you chase them, the more they don't want. The more you push them away, the more you push people away, the more people will come and want to learn more. Right? Now that doesn't guarantee everyone's going to do that, but the few people who are kind of closed-minded like that, who are judging, making decisions based on price, they may actually lean in and want to learn more. Right? So anyway, those are the two ways to answer that question. If someone says, how much does it cost, or is it free, or Now you know how to answer it. That is how you answer that objection. All right, so all right, go out and use it, and go out to have a positive impact on someone's life today.